fire on board.
Okay, so you will have just heard our trip back to the UK is not off to a good start. We woke up this morning and just received a text message when we were about to eat our breakfast that our ferry is now cancelled, and we've just been told that there's a fire on board. It's going for investigation in France, so it's not available. The next pet-friendly boat is Thursday, which is just ridiculous. We need to get back to the UK.
It's okay.
I've managed to find a pet-friendly cabin on Thursday from Bilbao to Portsmouth, which gets you back into Portsmouth on Friday at 14:15.
Thank you for looking, but unfortunately that's just too late. We need something like tomorrow, really.
I mean, the only option for tomorrow is going to be driving back through France. We've got plenty of French crossings available, but obviously it's a long drive if you're in Spain.
So, as you just heard on the phone call, we are definitely not off to a good start on this trip, but this is part of travelling, I guess. Things change, you have to adapt. We're keeping positive. It means that now we have to do what we didn't want to have to do. The whole reason for getting the ferry back from Spain was not to have to drive through France, but now we've got about another 350-mile journey on top of what we've already done yesterday when we finished driving at about 1 o'clock in the morning. So you can see the bags under my eyes. We're just gonna leave now, get to France as soon as possible. I can't remember the port name where we're going. We've just run out of data, so we need to go top up with data, get some breakfast, go to the toilet, and then we'll all be fresh and ready to hit the road. So before we hit the road, I just thought I'd show you where we parked up last night. We found this on Park for Night, the app, which is really useful. And yeah, it's just basically a car park with a few amenities. So you got grey water waste disposal. I think there's a tap over here for water. You can dump your toilet. You got rubbish. I don't think there's enough room for us to use that bin. But if you see this sign and you've got a chemical toilet, then it's really useful to know, because you will be a slave to these things of where you can empty your chemical toilet. And that is why I'm such a big advocate for composting toilets in vans, because you don't want to be a slave to these places. You don't want to make sure that you know where the next place to empty your toilet is. So composting toilets, you don't have to do any of that. You can dump your wee wherever you like, and your feces compost down, you can bag it and bin it. So much easier. Hello, Gingy Bear. Do you want to go for a quick walk before we head off on our little road trip that wasn't meant to happen but now is? We were driving all day yesterday and now we got to drive all day today, but it's all good. We will get back to the UK. Bee's eating her overnight oats. We're all panicking because we got no data. We can get data.
Well, actually, yeah, we can, because I called my mum and she's going to top up for us.
That's good. We don't need to find a shop or anything to top up. Or get a new SIM card, because we're in a new country and our SIM card is Portuguese.
Our Wi-Fi is not working because it's Portuguese, so there's no point getting a Spanish one because we're going to leave Spain today. But yeah, I made my overnight oats in an old peanut butter jar. This is a good hack, because it now tastes like peanut butter, which is brilliant. It looks gross, but it tastes good.
So I feel like we've been mugged off a little bit by the ferry company. They said it was 550 kilometres to the new port from where we were. Well, we just looked on maps. 657 miles and a 10-hour drive if we drive non-stop. That's ridiculous. I wouldn't have agreed to that if I knew. So, a little bit annoyed right now. The only positive that I'm taking from this right now is that we're not stuck on a burning ferry. But we better hit the road ASAP, because we got a long drive ahead of us.
So me and Gingy have just stopped to boil some water at this beautiful services. Gingy's admiring the birds, and we're in Spain somewhere at the moment, and Theo's just through here Hey.
Checking eBay.
What are you getting?
I don't know yet. Find out. We've done 162 miles so far, and we're hoping to get 300 more miles done today, which leaves 200 miles to do tomorrow, and then we can get the overnight ferry.
Yeah! So we've eaten, we're feeling a little bit more alive, and we're ready for another stretch of driving. How far have we got? Are we doing? I think we do about 150 miles a pop.
Yep.
And then we have a break, so on to another 150 miles. And I've got some oranges here that we picked from our trees on the land to snack on as well. They taste amazing. Do you want one?
Oh,
you can have the small one.
Look at it in the size of my hand. It's a gingy size.
I walk this road, it takes me home where skies are blue. I walk this road because I know it leads to you. No matter when, no matter.
So we've been through 2 tolls so far, and both of them haven't accepted our card. Well, the people who are running the toll booths have said that our card won't work, and then somehow they managed to get our card working, so I think they just don't want to type in our details. But we've just got into France, the first toll, our card is not working, and I'm kind of in the mindset of, if they want our money, then they've got to accept our card. We don't have any cash with us.
Ah, je répète. Oui, vas-y, s'il te plaît.
49,
Oui,
21.
oui.
Eh ben, il me semblait que je t'ai dit 50.
Oui, il me semble, oui.
Ouais, je crois que c'est moi l'erreur.
La date, tu me dis?
La date 05-21.
Allez.
So even though it wouldn't take my card, it did eventually, and it's been really frustrating because there's nowhere to get any cash out. We've stopped at every single services along the motorway, and none of them have got a machine to get money out. And it's really funny because even though my card never works to begin with, they still manage to get the money in the end. So it does work, it just is a bit stubborn.
When they want that cash, they get that cash.
When they want the cash, they'll get it. So hopefully we'll be able to find a cash point soon, because I reckon we've got quite a few tolls coming up driving through France. Everybody, Theo's fallen in love with some public toilets.
These are the best public toilets I've seen in a
gosh,
long while.
this is inspiration for our barn right here.
Bit of round wood, some nice wooden ceiling.
Impromptu public toilet tour hosted by Theo
Do a
in
lovely,
his jazzy driving outfit.
lovely poo before bed.
Oh yes, I love the doors. Oh my gosh, is there someone in here? They're probably like these freaks. Don't tell me, there's showers.
Someone in there.
Ah, urinals, boring. Well, that was a really tiring day, and I'm so happy to be in bed. I've been thinking about bed ever since I woke up this morning, knowing I had to get out of bed.
So we did 427 miles today. It took us 9 hours and 16 minutes of driving. It was a long one. Tomorrow we have about,
I think maybe just under 200.
I think about 230 miles to the port. And you have to understand, before we even got the cancellation, we'd done over 300 and something miles. So it's pretty crazy. Like, it's a long journey. That is why we get the ferry.
Yeah, today definitely hasn't gone to plan. It should be right now lying in bed on a ferry, relaxing for 24 hours, but instead it's been sitting in the van, driving for ever, what feels like.
But this is travelling, and
it's
when we
like-
wake up in the morning, I'll show you in the daylight where we are, because there's a tennis court,
It's actually
but we don't have any
really
rackets.
nice. We've got here really late in the dark, and it's actually a really nice place, so I'm looking forward to seeing it in the day.
See you in the morning, guys.
Good night. Good morning. Hay fever is in full effect. I don't know if you can tell, my eyes are proper puffy today, but we're staying in such a beautiful place. Theo's actually outside walking Gingy, let me show you. Hey Gigi. You gonna do a roly pole for the camera? Are you gonna do a roly pole? Yes, you are. Why are you commando walking? Now, I just thought I'd let you guys know, actually, Gingy's a pro at tennis, which is why she's come over to the tennis courts. Are you just going to go and grab your bat, bae?
Racket.
Yeah, whatever.
We walk this road, it takes us home where love is true. We walk this road because we know it makes us new. No matter when, no matter what, I have a place to go. When you're by my side, I always know when it's you.
So we just arrived at the ferry port. We can't go through yet because boarding hasn't started. Got myself a Monster so I can actually stay awake to drive our vehicle onto the ferry. All is good. It's an 11-hour crossing, so I can have a nice long sleep.
Gingy looks so cute.
So we've just parked up on the ferry and now we have to say goodbye to our beautiful Gingy bear, who is very comfortable right now, actually, by the clip you probably just saw. But look at her, full on lounging, so she'll just stay there and she can hop through into the bedroom and go to sleep.
Good morning, guys. I'm very proud of myself because I made a coffee in advance to drink. My bag of olives leaked everywhere in the bag, so everything's covered in a nice sheen of olive oil. Brilliant. And Theo's just trying to wake up. Look, this is our sleeping situation. Bunk beds. Oh yeah. The narrowest bed of all time. I nearly fell out in the middle of the night, but whatever. Did you sleep well?
Okay, I had a weird nightmare, but
Did you have a nightmare that you were on a ship?
no.
Oh.
It was being attacked by lions and bears.
Oh, okay. Very Wizard of Oz. It's lukewarm, which is my absolute favourite temperature for a coffee.
Drive on the left, Theo.
Drive on the left.
On the left, Theo.
Gingy says drive on the left.
Drive on the left.
On the
6
left.
months of driving on the right, drive on the left.
Drive on the left.
Drive on the left.
Drive on the left. 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 Drive on the left. Drive on. If we were to say it enough times, drive on the left. Drive on the what?
Left.
On the left, mate. Drive on the left. And here we are. Back in Blighty. What side do you have to drive on?
Forwards.
No, what side do we drive on? So now we're back in the UK on the motorway. What a joyous place to be. The crossing was actually really smooth, totally fine, and we're on our way to go and see some family who we've not seen for over 6 months, so we're super excited for that, and we're looking forward to sharing our journey with you guys over the next couple of months. We've got so much exciting stuff happening, so thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next video. Head over to theindieprojects.com/shop and check out our new merchandise. Join us on Patreon for exclusive content and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next video.